In the Torah, we find a similar theme in Genesis 22:18. This verse reminds us of the blessings that come from faithfulness and obedience to divine commands. Anine Nanawe Magan, hello my relations. I see your spirit. I feel your light. I'm really glad we could be here together to cover the 5th chapter of the Nephite Records, first book. My name is Ogima Sangab Midegah Ogichi Da Ajojep. I am the chief who stands brave and strong. I am the kind warrior man of the Ojibwe peoples, and my name is Joseph. Today, we're going to cover something that is remarkable. It's the joy of fulfillment and gratitude. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude for your presence here today and your persistence to hear the message of truth. If you find this message uplifting, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more inspiring content. Your support helps us reach more people with these valuable teachings. Today, we explore the profound narrative of 1 Nephi Chapter 5 from the Nephite Record, also called the Book of Mormon, who was a prophet who transcribed it at the end of the Great War that occurred on our lands nearly 2 millennia ago. This chapter stands as a testament to the joy of fulfillment and gratitude, highlighting the significance of sacred records in preserving spiritual heritage. As we delve into this chapter, we'll also draw connections to the Torah and the book of Isaiah, highlighting the timeless wisdom found in these sacred texts. Before we dive into the events of this chapter, let us briefly consider the context. Nephi and his brothers have embarked on a perilous journey to obtain the brass plates, the Torah, from Laban in Jerusalem. These plates contain essential genealogical records and scriptures given to Moshe, we call Moses, crucial for preserving their heritage and ensuring the spiritual well-being of future generations. Upon their successful return, the family rejoices, recognizing the divine protection, providence, and guidance that enabled their mission. This is the joy of fulfillment and gratitude. As Nephi and his brothers returned to their family in the wilderness, their mother, Sariah, who had been anxious about their safety, rejoices and acknowledges the Lord's protection. Her joy and gratitude are palpable as she declares, "Now I know of a surety that the Lord hath commanded my husband to flee into the wilderness. Yes, and I also know for a surety that the Lord has protected my sons and delivered them out of the hands of Laban, and given them power whereby they could accomplish the thing which the Lord hath commanded them." 1 Nephi 5:9. This moment of fulfillment emphasizes the importance of recognizing divine protection and expressing gratitude for answered prayers. In the Torah, we find a similar expression of gratitude in Psalm 107:1. "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Just as Sariah acknowledges the Lord's goodness, we are reminded to express our gratitude for his enduring love and protection. Furthermore, Isaiah 12:2-3 reinforces this theme. "Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord himself is my strength and my defense. He has become my salvation. With joy, you will draw water from the wells of salvation." This passage encourages us to find joy in divine salvation and protection. Upon obtaining the brass plates, the family rejoices and offers sacrifices of burnt offerings unto the Lord, giving thanks unto the God of Israel. There's only one creator. It's the God of the earth. This act of worship underscores the significance of sacred records in preserving spiritual heritage and ensuring the continuity of faith. Nephi writes, "And they did rejoice exceedingly." And they did offer sacrifice and burnt offerings unto the Lord, and they gave thanks unto the God of Israel. 1 Nephi 5:21. What does Israel mean? That word means a continual struggle to overcome with the creator of all things. To stay in unity and alignment, that's hard. It requires being aware of that heartbeat and that breath and that space between, which is the temple of your free will. It's the foundation of who you are. The importance of sacred records is echoed in the Torah, specifically in Deuteronomy 6:6-9. These commandments that I give you today are to be on your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. Tie them as symbols on your hands and bind them on your foreheads. Write them on the door frames of your houses and on your gates. Remember always. This passage highlights the vital role of sacred teachings in guiding our lives and passing them down to future generations. The Midegah we win, those that follow the way of the heart of the Creator. We did this with birch bark scrolls, which when they had to endure for long periods of time were written on metal plates that did include gold and copper and other precious metals. In Isaiah 40, verse 8 complements this message. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. This verse reminds us of the enduring nature of divine teachings and their importance in our lives. Nephi's assurance in the fulfillment of divine promises is evident as he reflects on their journey and the successful acquisition of the plates. He states, "And thus far I and my father had kept the commandments wherewith the Lord had commanded us. And we had obtained the records which the Lord had commanded us and searched them and found that they were desirable, yes, even of great worth unto us, insomuch that we could preserve the commandments of the Lord unto our children." 1 Nephi 5:22. This assurance underscores the importance of faith in accomplishing divine tasks and preserving spiritual teachings for future generations. In the Torah, we find a similar theme in Genesis 22:18, where God promises Abraham, "And through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me." This verse reminds us of the blessings that come from faithfulness and obedience to divine commands, not corporations. Isaiah 55:11 further emphasizes the reliability of divine promises. "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." This assures us that God's promises are unfailing and will be fulfilled. We will be united in one. We address some key teachings here. The joy of fulfillment and gratitude. Sariah's expression of joy and gratitude upon her son's return emphasizes the importance of recognizing divine protection and expressing gratitude for answered prayers. In Psalm 107:1, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Isaiah 12:2-3 encourages joy in divine salvation and protection. There is the importance of remembering sacred records. The family's rejoicing and offering of thanks upon obtaining the brass plates highlight the significance of sacred records in preserving spiritual heritage and ensuring the continuity of faith. Deuteronomy 6:6-9 emphasizes the vital role of sacred teachings in guiding our lives and passing them down to future generations. This is the responsibility of all peoples. The teaching of the teepee and its pole states that the teachings of the Creator have been spread to all corners of the earth, and they must rest together. The three poles, the lean, wisdom, respect, and humility. Isaiah 48 reminds us of the enduring nature of divine teachings. We have to have a faith and assurance in divine promises to achieve the fulfillment of our prayers. Nephi's assurance in the fulfillment of divine promises underscores the importance of faith in accomplishing divine tasks and preventing spiritual teachings for future generations. And preserving spiritual teachings for future generations. Genesis 22:18 reminds us of the blessings that come from faithfulness and obedience to divine commands. Isaiah 55:11 assures us of the unfailing nature of God's promises. Please excuse my voice. I have been in meetings for about 18 hours a day about what's coming between now and October Unity. In conclusion, 1 Nephi chapter 5 teaches us the joy of fulfillment, the importance of sacred records, and the assurance of divine promises when we act on faith in haste. By following Nephi's example, we can recognize the value of preserving spiritual heritage and express gratitude for divine protection and guidance. It is your responsibility, with the drop of water you've been given, to find a connection with other peoples and to encourage them to preserve, promote that spiritual heritage. It's one teepee, many poles, united as one. It all affirms the same truth of one Creator of all things seen and unseen. As we reflect on these teachings, let us also consider the wisdom found in Psalm 119:105. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. This verse reminds us of the guiding power of sacred records in illuminating our spiritual journey. Isaiah 2:3 encourages us to seek divine teachings. Many peoples will come and say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the temple of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways so that we may walk in his paths." This invitation calls us to embrace and learn from sacred teachings of all people. I want to thank you for your time. We have to seek and cherish and preserve the sacred teachings that guide us in our spiritual path. We have to call all to that sacred fire of the one Creator, that spirit that we all equally share. To build Zion, we must be one. We must become one before he comes. We must live those 7 sacred teachings, that there's wisdom to know there's one Creator of all things seen and unseen. We show respect to all things seen and unseen as they are a manifestation provided by the one Creator of all things seen and unseen. We must act with humility towards human life, as we are sacred in creation, if not in the very image of the Creator himself. We must show honesty, that what one has gained, been ordained, or obtained in their walk is not another's to take away, covet, or remove. We must live truth, that is true, so is it for all living things that are placed within families and communities. They are on a sacred journey as well. Act with restraint and respect the spirit that is within their flesh. To the Jews, they will not even eat meat that still has the blood, as they do not offend the flesh, but the spirit that is still bound due to the blood still flowing. We have to choose to live with courage, to be spirit men and women in bodies, temples of flesh. And is not your flesh light and sound, very tightly wound? We have to show love unconditionally to all things seen and unseen. Kindness. In the light of unity, we will grow and reach that light. In the heart of each dawn's gentle rise, where dreams awaken and hope never dies, We stand together, hands intertwined in the journey of life. Our souls are aligned. Through whispers of winds and echoes of rain, we find strength in unity, a solace in pain. With gratitude's grace, we lift our gaze to the path of light that love always paves. Let us build bridges where shadows fall. With hearts as one, we answer the call. In the light of unity, our spirits soar. Together, we will always be stronger, forevermore. This is my message to you, that we have to come together. The 3 T peoples must come together. Miigwech until the next time.
After Creator made the eagle, I'm gonna make 3 birds and 3 trees. The Creator said, let's see if they can get along. For the first bird, they gave a tree where they can live in. For the next bird, they give a tree where they can rest by water. Next, the Creator made a tree with fruit. The Creator told the eagle, all 3 birds will need all 3 trees. Let's see if they choose to share. Back at the first tree, the Creator said, each bird needs food, shelter, and water. Grandfather Tree said the children tree to share. So the tree by the water said, everybody can come here. The tree with homes said everybody could rest here. And the tree with food said everybody can eat. Each bird that argued that their tree was better, forgetting that the tree was for them to share. Creator told the eagle they would forget to share. So great eagle, go give me that them. So the eagle got to those crazy birds who were keeping their trees for themselves. Birds were starving. Birds had nowhere to sleep. Birds had no water. So the great eagle gave them a lesson. And he said, I don't know what your problem is. The Creator gave you 3 trees that each of you need. So share or they'll be all taken away. And remember, all life is from one tree. Miigwech.
Gimme Gwen, me go.
Gimme Gwen, me go.
Kishi se sagiya.
Kishi se sagiya.
Zegoyan.
Zegoyan.
Mekwenda goshida.
Mekwenda goshida.
Abengoja.
Abengoja.
Gimme Gwen, me go.
Gimme Gwen, me go.
Ani kubi jiganad.
Ani kubi jiganad.
Gimme Gwen, me go. Zegoyan. In my way, Magona.
In my way, Magona.
Gimme Gwen, me go.
Gimme Gwen, me go.
Kishi se sagiya.